Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Davey Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway.
I can never have a straight game.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On second down, he'll fire. Steps away.
Oh, shit.
Got rid of it. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1 and 2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing.
And that pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Okay. Let's try this again. Bro. Dog. LOL, bro. This nigga. Alright, so that's the one he liked to run there. the options and shit with. None of these niggas really fast, so they all can get pressed. Yeah, he ain't working with shit out receiver. Two pretty fast corners. Safety can get beat. Yeah, both safeties are fucked. Alright. Looks like we finna throw the ball. Looks like we finna throw the ball. Who's your slot? Slot's a 95. Alright. 97, 99. They pretty decent. Yeah, we finna throw this motherfucker. Yeah, thank you for laughing. Right, yeah. Aha. Quigs. Had a outside linebacker. He weak in the middle, but they gon' fuck me. This nigga actually come back. Alright, yo, get the fuck out of here. Man. turn this shit off. Stupid ass.
And here comes the Michigan offense.
Okay. Let me lock in. Let me lock in.
It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So
That's a
you've got to be
touchdown,
able to
by
turn
the
the
way.
page here with this offense.
If I run any faster.
The defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that
lock
this
in.
time.
Let me lock in. Hell yeah, he holds him. We to the crib. My God. How do you even get?
Solid pickup of
Nigga
4
came
on
from
first
Crossfield.
down, 2nd and 6.
I wish I could run that bitch. Oh, I wish I could run that bitch right now.
He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lamb. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
What?
He's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and
Dead
take
ass
that
for the
as
run
an
verticals
insult,
all
right?
day.
Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be
You just gotta
dynamic.
figure that shit out.
Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot, but when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake.
That was
this
a
late
great
in the
pass.
season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Formation.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You
Oh,
get
give me
jacked up, man.
Shoemaker.
You don't have to say anything in the locker room. Give these big speeches. You know what's at
This
stake,
nigga finna
Jesse.
hate me.
You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
That's my tight
Which is pretty cool,
end.
too,
You
because
gotta
it's been
catch
a long
those, my
season.
nigga.
And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this
Yes,
is
sir.
when you circle the...
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff
gotta
out
lock
the
in,
end zone.
gotta
That
lock
running back
in,
showed you all
gotta
of his
lock
freakish
in.
ability on that play.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing.
Oh my God. If that's how he go play defense,
No
yeah, we
return
just running
coming. He'll
verticals
call
for the
for
rest of the
fair
game,
catch.
bro. I ain't got time for that shit. Fuck off. Alright, this nigga finna be run heavy with a couple RPOs. An occasional corner out. But yeah.
The offense lining up for a
These
first down
niggas
play.
We bring in everybody down, and
He'll try the
he still got past me.
At the 35, he's loose. Running toward the tape.
He still got past me.
Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. He now has 53 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400
because he finna run this bitch to the lights. Go out.
This offense
Everybody
has to be
bring y'all
feeling it
goofy
after that
asses.
last minute. They'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. The give to the tailback.
What?
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where
Stop
the first
running
down
the
marker is.
ball.
They understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down and make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
I can't
Able to
see.
pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. might as well stick with him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Oh.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
I hate that shit so much, bro. Like, what more can I do?
Fair catch, called for and made.
Cause he gonna run that bitch all game. He is not gonna throw the ball. Except for, like I said, that occasion.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverine.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And we're
I just had to throw a pick
six.
6.
Set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some
go kill him, coach.
Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Might have lost for words here.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if you're
go with that bullshit.
Let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making
go with that
bullshit in some way, shape, or form.
The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Don't flip shit.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. He makes the connection. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That's trash as fuck.
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Thank God it was raining.
Going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Ohio State pulled out a classic and won close over the Wolverines last season.
Yeah, it's so nice to know you got a team that in the biggest moments, in the game, the huge rivalry game, your big game of the year, they can come up clutch and make those big plays. Ohio State did a year ago. Can this team handle the moment now against the new Michigan team?
Well, oftentimes in great rivalries like this, the game is going to go right down to the wire, and that loss last year, that really propelled Michigan this offseason. They did extra sprints. They spent extra time in the weight room. Fourth quarter, that was a major point of emphasis all offseason, getting ready for this one. They know they've got to dial in this one late.
Shotgun snap on third down. Throws to the
We seen it.
Fires into
I even switch sticked over there.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Wait, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna be the biggest dickhead, bro. He just got to stop me.
Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see
He just got to figure it out.
It's clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way.
We are going to
Touchdown,
be
Michigan.
dickheads today.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country.
Hey,
Sounds
bud.
like they had a good one there. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, you
The
mad.
Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
He want to be a dick now.
Hand off from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Jet sweep to the receiver.
Not today.
He's knocked down in the backfield.
Not
He'll
today.
lose a
Not
couple.
today. Not today.
And I think in today's
Not
era
today.
of college football, we get enamored with the jet sweep. It's exciting. You're getting this wide receiver involved in the run game, but sometimes it's just better to go old school and just run the football conventionally north-south.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 30 and still running.
One thing about Jerry, but he gonna throw that corner.
Sharp play on that one as
If
he
he
gets
could
the
throw
first
anything,
down
he'll
before
throw
he
that
steps
corner.
out of bounds.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Longer.
Quarterback checking the play. from the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6.
That's a pick. Come on.
He was shooting for the end zone right there.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Dances away to buy time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Oh, shit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down.
I love it when he go bitch around him and he playing out the backer.
He'll try it again.
Oh.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
When he go beast, I mean he's playing as the backer.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Gets it out quickly. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. And they got
Did he run him off the route?
He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane.
Wait, am I tripping? Fuck. I don't even know what play to call right now.
Most of the time, you're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play.
Am I tripping right now?
Time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career.
What the fuck just happened? My tight end never ran.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback will audible. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Come on! Oh my God. Don't fuck me like that. Jesus Christ.
And great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
That hurts my heart.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
That stop before the half is crucial.
And the Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
That stop before the half is crucial.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play callers right now.
Hit the afterburners, kid. The 30. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
No.
From the gun, the ground game.
Like it's fucking with my alignment. Why are they doing that?
After a terrific pickup. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Comes out throwing on first down.
I couldn't even play that. This, like, come on, bro.
I don't know what happened.
Allow me to play that, please.
The QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to get to it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 24 to USF. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful.
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. To the ground with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Always take effort.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Might as well give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes.
Slow ass running back, bro.
Just plowing ahead. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. He is having a day, and think about this stat. Ezekiel Elliott has his name in the top 20 single-game rushing record list 5 times, more than any of the great Ohio State backs. Oh, we might have another entry coming here.
Wow, that's incredible to think about. And you think about some of his past runs that were so amazing. And when you got a guy that can do this and put up big numbers, he's having a day. This offense is having a day because of it. Keep it going, young fella.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Offense
needed some company. Got that drink in my...
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Coming after him.
On that.
Sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can...
That's another one.
Guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt.
That's another one.
Double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his man. It's Maddox. He's finally herded out of bounds. Really good pickup on 3rd down, and still not quite enough to move the chains. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
I bet I...
Didn't make him sweat it off. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Pop it.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not
the
something
lag,
you want to say
the
very
lag,
often. You don't want
the
to
lag.
This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them to football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Oh, like a song.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a
all right, let's have some fun.
quarter finish. Second down now as they're ready to go
Let's
back
have some
to work.
motherfucking fun, man. Man, that's a safety.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
This shit is like it's lagging right now.
A great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which
Can
is
we
good.
not lag
and
right
right
now?
after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
I beg of you.
The only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's intercepted.
Wow.
A turnover for the defense. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to
near
make
picks.
his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Oh,
Like
Lord
the first
Jesus.
thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
He'll keep it himself. At the 20, he's got space. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Come on, bro. He he is throwing pick after pick. Lord Jesus.
Nice job there knocking that one down for the incompletion.
Give to the back. And a nice run there. The defense finally makes the stop.
If I can stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Yeah.
To run on that one, he loses 4 on the carry. And they squelch that play so fast. Can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again.
3 straight field goals, bro.
Unsuccessful.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built here in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 38 to USF. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field.
Stupid.
Dang, Palmer. I wish I'd have played with you.
Open runway ahead. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. These corners going to give these receivers some space. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lamb. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down.
Wrong button again. Oh, God, bro.
Taking it the other way. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give it to him out to the 20.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're working that left side. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right? Or
this shit is lagging.
Try to bleed the clock, but this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
blasted
But can
as he
we?
lets it go.
We're lagging. We're lagging really bad right now.
As he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They want to run this quarterback.
As a defensive
Everybody
guy,
is getting hurt on my team.
I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing
What the
football or running it,
fuck?
at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded.
This
Understand what
nigga.
they were trying to accomplish. Doing a good job getting to the quarterback and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel.
I said he feeling confident now.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. The
now he
officials
wanna
offer
throw
the
the ball
deal,
'cause
and
he
the
up by
coach
9.
accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Why is you coming in?
They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wide.
Told you.
And it's
Every time,
intercepted,
bro.
baby. Breathing a little life
Like,
into
every
this
time he
thing.
see man, he just think the middle gonna be open.
Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got
Give me
it
the
at
game,
40.
nigga. We sat on that. We sat on that. Give me the game, man. You should have ran the ball.
Play on 1st down.
You should have ran the ball, but niggas want to be cute and shit. You feeling yourself?
They'll start this drive with a pass. Going downfield for the big play.
Come on, what the fuck? Oh my
Nice
gosh.
play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got
Jesus.
be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
That is a hell of a fucking recovery, because God knows. Had that been me.
This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this 4th quarter.
Boy, that's a hell of a pig. Oh, me, that's a hell of a pig.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. That pass is
Hey, now,
incomplete.
all you gotta do is run the ball.
It wasn't knocked free for a
But
fumble.
typical
Well, I
Jerry,
thought you
this
could
nigga
tell
will
by
sell a
the pass
game
set,
trying to
that
prove
tackle
a
gets
point.
really, really quick. You can tell that ball's going to come out quick. Great job by the defensive end, seeing the ball come out quick, getting his hands in the air, and deflecting the football.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game.
Yeah.
Run the gun, wants to pass. He fires to the left side.
See that, man? I'm gonna smash this shit. He wasn't even open.
An excellent throw, too.
And this defense is going to have their hands.
That's
full
another
because they're
pick.
going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end of this defense.
Entire
so nice to
team
know
is
you can start
dying
off on
right now.
1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
I can't wait to hit.
Got 3
Oh,
on
shit.
1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. He's loose. He's at the
All he gotta do is fucking run the ball.
headed the other way, and he
But
goes
niggas being cute. They give me the fucking game.
Getting set for the point after.
All he gotta do is run the ball, bro. But nigga being cute, and then he go blame this shit.
Just a touch.
Game is so bad. Yeah, nigga, so are you. Stop it.
Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range. anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Why this? Oh, okay.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So still a 2-point game here, and you'd like to give your defense a little pat on the back by following their stop with a score, Jesse.
Yeah, and I feel like the offense here, they sense this opportunity, right, David?
All he got to do is run the ball.
And you put your defense in a great spot. I want to be up in the fourth quarter. If they can put a drive together here,
It's really a fumble,
touchdown,
but
I like my chances.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
woo!
Whistling down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Ooh,
So the
wee!
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. No, he just flat ran over it. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Quick timeout.
My
call by
team
the defense, stopping the
is
clock
gassed.
to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I don't like this call.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert
No,
on
you
4th down.
hold in.
He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take
It's
the
fucked.
penalty. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
What I got on me?
Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Line gets set, 1st down.
What I got on me? What I got on me?
Touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Don't
Well,
piss
and on
you
these
off.
little push passes, timing is so important.
I'm gonna
Trying
piss
to
you
snap
off.
it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why
We're fucked.
offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his
I should've
team
kept running.
in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Soft spot in the middle. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues.
Holy fucking shit, bro. Oh, that's a hell of a play. Hell of a play, bro. Hell of a fucking
This is
play.
a rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub.
Because I'm not sure.
Because you definitely want
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he
And
rushed
there's bragging
5.
rights for everybody.
That's the right
Coaching
play.
staff, for the fans, but how about for the
That is
players
the
as
right
well?
play.
For another 300